All right, hello, wine drinking people. We are back with more of what I drank yesterday, and I know I've been promising a report from Bordeaux 2010 from our correspondent in Hong Kong, Sunny Ho, and we will have that for you tomorrow as 3 of the 5 first gross have been released now. That's right, Aubryon, Mouton, and Margaux released at prices, astronomical prices. I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to let the cat out of the bag. It'll be on tomorrow's email, folks. All right, well, finishing up with what I drank yesterday. We had a summer white tasting at Cafe Maxx, and man, I don't know what it is, but usually we don't have a lot of people show up for white tastings. We had like 40 people there last night, and a really nice crowd. We sold some wine, some really good values on the table, and hey, it's summertime, man. We need light, crisp, refreshing white wines that are not going to kill the pocketbook. We can sit out by the pool and just sip on, and everything last night was white. Everything was from Italy, and all indigenous varietals to Italy. You know, if I'm going to pick out wines to show at a wine tasting, and they're Italian, 9 out of 10 times we're going to give you indigenous varietals because Italy produces some of the greatest wines on earth, and they have more unique varietals, but 2,000 in all, that produce wine at a very high level than any other country. All right, well, no Chardonnay, no oak in these wines, and like I said, great values. And we had Alberto Prilani there from Vias Imports. I represented the wines of Vinifera, as I know these wines like the back of my hand. We've had the owners of most of these properties in the store to visiting with us, and I've been to a couple of the properties here as well. But we have started out with Vias's wines, and we had Terradora de Palo, which is the Master Brandino family. They sold off their name, kept the vineyards, and they have some incredible values coming out under this label. Falangina being kind of the entry-level white. That is the name of the grape. Coming from Irpina, which is a DOC. You have DOC, you have DOCG, and if the Italian wine world couldn't get more confusing, they're going to introduce DOP coming out next year, and they have this IGT category that further confuses people. And hey, they label wines by the names of the grape, by the region, by the whatever. But anyways, we're going to try to clear up what we served at least this night here. So Greco de Tufo, the second wine from Terra de Palo, another indigenous grape varietal. And they do have Greco also. D means of or from the town. And usually when it's preceded by, that is what the town is. Tufo, and Greco is the name of the grape. All right, that is a DOCG, and both of these wines really nice. The Falangina, a little bit more forward on the apple and pear fruit, a nice touch of stone minerality there, and a little floral nuance. Nice freshness on the tongue, leaving a little bit of spritz. Salivating your tongue for food there. Nice balance, little floral nuance there showing up, and some tangerine citrus. Really nice little refreshing white wine. Greco de Tufo a little more serious. This wine has a really nice hand of lemon citrus fruit. Notes of toasted grain, some light green herbal nuance as well there to the peach and apricot-like fruit. Really nice complexity on the nose and a nice zesty approach on the palate with excellent freshness and a light chalky minerally nuance there to that fresh lime citrus. Leaves the tongue salivating for food and nice minerality on the end there. Excellent juice, $19.50. All right, I'm sorry, all these wines are on sale for 12% off. But the Gavi coming up next. This is, we're coming up north here to the Piedmonts, the La Marana, and this wine also a DOCG, and this is the most representative and classic wine produced at this farm, and really nice, fresh, and crisp style of Gavi. Some nice lemon lime citrus fruit there, a little hint of white truffle there showing up to the chalky minerality. A really nice little value there. The Suave, this wine is, well, by law you don't have to be 100% Garganega to be Suave. You can add into Trebbiano de Suave, or, for God's sakes, I don't know why you would, Chardonnay. But this wine had a little bit of Trebbiano show in the wine. A pale color, some green hues to it, a little darker than the other wines. Hints of fresh flowered, a nice note of anise there, a tangerine kind of citrus fruits. Medium-bodied wine, a really nice, light, refreshing Suave with some good fruit there. All right, Vinifera Imports. We've had these wines many times before. Sant'Elena, Dominic Nocerino's home winery there up in Venezia Giulia, the northern eastern part of Italy. This wine's a nice everyday Pinot Grigio, crisp and refreshing pear and lemon citrus fruit, light and refreshing on the palate with a nice savory quality to the finish there. Very good stuff. More Maria Vernacci di San Gimignano. Hey, I just like to say that name. More Maria Vernacci di San Gimignano. Well, Vernacci is the name of the grape. As you know, I told you before, D means of or from the town of San Gimignano. The only white for DOCG for a white in Tuscany, 100% Vernaccia grape, and a really nice light and playful wine. Some nice peach and apple fruit there. Really clean and crisp with a short finish, but like I said, very pleasant. $12.50. This is a pool guzzler for sure. All right, next up, another Suave, this one from Pra. And we know the wines of Pra very well. We've had Mr. Pra here in the store doing tastings, and I think he makes one of the greatest entry-level Suaves, 100% Garganega. Hey, he blends some of his Suaves with Chardonnay. We're not going to hold that against him because they are great wines as well. But I like this traditional style of Suave, very gorgeous aromatics, crisp, beautifully articulated fruit, really persistent, bright and clean, nice minerality, and, you know, $13.20, the best value on the table. 90 points from the Wine Advocate. A great value always, the 2009 Pra. All right, come up next, an older vintage white, and we complete the holy trinity of white grapes from Campania here, or the most popular, Falanghino, Greco di Tufo, and Fiano di Avellino being the third. This is from a tiny producer, Pietrelacuppa, and from the 2006 vintage. Is this wine still going to be good? This wine is fabulous. I thought it was the wine of the night. And, you know, great producers make great wines. And, you know, some of the white wines, even from Italy, you can keep for 10 years or more. And this is a great producer, Pietrelacuppa. And light perfume and minerally notes there. Some slight petrol-y notes starting to come out in this wine because of the age in it. And a nice white peppery spice here as well to the lime citrus and pear-like fruits. A really distinct minerality on the tongue. Lovely weight and a nice long finish. That lovely smoky note showing through at the end there. Excellent juice. And we've got this wine on sale for $16.72. And that is what I had to drink yesterday, folks. I'm your host, Andrew Lampasoni, signing off for the Wine Watch, saying remember, always drink the good stuff first.